Joining us now is our new central correspondent, Sumayya Abubakar, who monitored the exercise and joins us from Abuja to give us the update. Sumayya, thank you so much for joining us. You monitored voting across the council. How would you describe voter turnout, first of all, and then, of course, the overall conduct of the exercise on ground?
Yeah, good afternoon, Inam. I would have to take a pause because we have someone here that's been standing by that want to talk to us. Of course, we want to get a reaction of the resident before I come back to your question. So we have Ms. Bolaji. She is Rachel Bolaji that will be talking to us. She, of course, we are right here in Nyanya, and she'll be talking to us about their experience on the voting and also the results. Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon.
Yeah. Okay. Please tell us, did you vote, and would you say that you're satisfied with the results?
Then tribe, we satisfied the election. So God, my home is saying, God in will of God be done. Offer everybody. That is my own.
But did the person that you vote win?
He win. All of them. He win. I don't go. He win. He win, but let God, will of God be done again. Offer their life.
All right, thank you. Is there any expectation as a resident of Yahaya? Is there anything that you want the AMAC chairman to do for Yahaya people so that your life will be easy?
Number one, I'm not living here. I'm living Kurudu. Kurudu, if in Kurudu, I feel talk, but here, no be my area.
No, it's still okay. I mean, Kurudu is still part of AMAC. So what would you want the AMAC chairman to do for you?
And to help us for school, and this water and this thing and light. That is three things major thing. Where I want me to help us: school, water, and
electricity.
Electricity. That is three things.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Ms. Rachel. We appreciate you. All right. Of course, you heard from, yes, of course, I appreciate that. You've heard from residents of the AMAC. And now, in terms of course, what we have noticed about the voters' turnout, I'd have to tell you there's been a large number of voter apathy. The voters in AMAC, where I covered, starting from Karo, Kurudu, this axis down to the Apple axis, Kabusa, one thing was replicated, which is the voters' apathy. The voters were not so interested in coming out in their numbers to vote. Amongst all of these communities, the only one that I would say I saw a huge number would be the Kurudu, which people there said that, of course, it comes, these people are really, really interested in who their leaders are. So apart from that community, every other community that we have visited to Durumi, all of them have less voter turnout, which was a major concern. And we were able to also talk to the CSOs who monitored these, elections as well. And one thing they pointed out was the fact that in all of the area councils, that's the 6 area councils that we have, particularly AMAC had the lowest turnout from the voters. And yes, there seemed to be victory, of course, when it comes to Gwagwalada, considering that almost every area council was dominated by the All Progressive Congress, the ruling party. Yet PDP was able to, excel when it comes to the Gwagwalada election.
Now,
back to you now.
Based on your own observations, Sumayya, yes, like you've mentioned, the APC secured most of the chairmanship seats, while the PDP, of course, took Gwagwalada. What factors do you think influenced the voting patterns across these 6 area councils?
I would say deliberate efforts. I have to point it out. Let's be honest. We know that from the PDP earlier, I think a day or two, we were able to talk to a stakeholder there, and he pointed out that there is a push from within their party to step down for opposition party. And we had, a local government where even the PDP, counterpart had to drop down in order to make it more easier for the APC. So there was that. And there was a clear situation, but we would use alleged just for legal purposes. But then there was a clear vote buy-in happening in almost every part of the local government. Some were able to be captured on camera by News Central, while others were done more on the ground. We were able to talk to people off camera who literally, older women were saying, we are here and we've voted and we have not received anything. So it's like there is already a mindset of people, electorates expecting people to pay them whenever they come to cast their vote. So there is that major concern that was so blatant and really disheartening. We also know that there is a strategic move because people tend to be loyal to a party that perhaps have done something, for them. When you go to these local communities, especially which had a more better turnout of voters, they tend to tell you that, okay, this person came to this community and did this for us. So that could have swayed, their voting. The communities that we went, and even before the results were being announced, these people were cheering a particular person, a particular party, and already expecting that person to win. So yes, a lot of things was put in place. A lot of things happened on the field and off the field that could have, swayed this election towards, the All Progressive, that's a ruling party, taking on the crown on this election.
Described the elections as peaceful and smoothly conducted. Did your observations align with the assessment, and were there any pockets of concern?
Yes, when it comes to the security, I would say based on what we monitored on ground, the security was really good. We saw different, anti-agencies, security agencies coming out to who do their own duties of protecting people. There was a court of petty thieves even around and making sure that, of course, everything was calm. We saw some tensions between party agents, but then there were security men on ground to calm the situation. Now, apart from, of course, Abaji, a local government, which New Central caught, which was big, and that particular clip caught not just the attention of the INEC chairman, but even the residents there, and that was really subdued, like quickly. Apart from that, of course, we know there was a bit of thuggery or attempted thuggery here and there on each polling unit or different polling units, but then it was still curbed based on the numbers of police. There were also policemen trooping in and out, generally security men in and out, just supervising even the ones that are already placed on each polling unit. So in terms of security, it is good. In terms of the beavers, being used and registration, that was the major concern, I would say, where a lot of people came out to vote and they said that they could not find their names in their polling units. And it was because just few minutes, basically the eve of the election, INEC were decided to change or reallocate and reassign some voters. So that was another major concern. Some people got the message. We were able to talk to at least 1 to 2 people that said that they got the message, but majority of the people did not get the message. And so SMS did not get to them. They did not know they were reassigned. Some were successful, to go revote, but others were not.
Sumayya Abubakar joins us there from Abuja.